Hey guys, and welcome back to The Genius Life. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my very first experience with a menstrual cup, you guys. I've been vegan and just living a more natural lifestyle for the last 3 years, and for the very first time I finally decided to try menstrual cups. So in this video I'm going to be sharing with you my very first impressions of the menstrual cup, the brand that I bought, any issues that I came across, because I did have a few. First of all, my first impressions of the menstrual cup that I bought was absolutely floored, you guys. So this is a Saalt Cup. It's one of the many different brands you can find on the market. This brand specifically does not have any chemicals, no latex, no BPA. It's 100% medical grade silicone. It's FDA registered. So I thought that this was a really good brand to start out with because I researched a couple and this was one of the safest I could find. And the size that I got personally was the light or normal flow, because I don't have a very heavy flow, but depending on if you've ever had kids or not, you might want to go up one. There's 2 sizes, and in a separate video I will be sharing with you guys all about the Saalt brand itself, the pros and cons, and my personal experience with the Saalt brand itself. Just to give you an idea of the size of this is more for someone that has never had kids, and the bigger size is for someone that has kids. So the first impressions of this brand is absolutely amazing, you guys. Like, I love the packaging, how sleek it is. When you get this in the mail, you will find that there's a little window at the top so you can kind of see what's going on. I thought that was pretty cool. When you open it up, it does give you like a couple little pamphlets in there. It tells you the different type of folds, because yes, you guys, there are 3 different types of insertion methods that you can use, and I will go into that in the next video. But the pamphlet does explain all of that. It also comes with a cute little bag, and you can pretty much carry this around in your purse. You know, very discreet. I thought that was really cute, very nice. And the menstrual cup itself is right here. So it's extremely flexible. As you can see, you can bend it into all different shapes. When you use tampons, even if you're using organic, it's still cotton. Something that's absorbent. It's not only absorbing the blood of your period, but it's also absorbing your natural fluids. I really enjoy the fact that this is so natural, and once you get the hang of inserting it correctly so that there's no leakage, you literally feel like you're not even wearing anything, you guys. Literally, I felt like I wasn't wearing anything. So first impressions, love the packaging, love, I love the way this thing looks. I love the fact that there's a little thing that you can pull on, and I'll explain to you more about this in my next part. But pretty much, this is what it looks like. It does have 1, 2, 3, it has 4 holes in there so that there is some breathability to it. And that also helps so that the suction cup doesn't stick to you and it can't get out, because you think about the vagina, right? It's very moist. There's a lot of fluids going on, especially during your cycle. So the air holes really help to make sure it doesn't get stuck. Now, going to my issues with this, I inserted it pretty fine. I used the C-cup method, and like I said, I'm going to go into that in the next video, what the different types of insertion methods are. But I used the C-cup method, had no issues inserting it. But when it was time to take that thing out, you guys, I had an issue. And I think the reason why I had an issue is because I was not relaxing. You have to relax. Like, when you read the pamphlet, it tells you can either stand up, you can sit down, or I think you could even like put your leg up or something like that. There's different ways you can do it, pretty much like a tampon. But even when I was sitting down, I still just wasn't relaxing. You have to just pretend you're going to number 2, right? And think about just oceans, seas, beaches. Think about all the lovely things, flowers, a nice beautiful day like the way it is right now, and just start to relax the muscles down there. Let me take this back out. So you're gonna slightly tug on this, but you don't wanna pull on it, because this, if you put too much pressure on it, it will break. So slightly tug on it, just so as your muscles are pushing it down, you're able to get a grip on this. Because what you're gonna do is you're going to put your fingers just inside a little bit and pinch this. The idea is to pinch. If you're pinching this, it will never come out and you will start panicking, trust me. So you wanna pinch the base of the menstrual cup and it will pop right out. And I try to like give it a little squeeze, and that really works well for me. So it's my second cycle now using this, and I love it. I will never go back. I love this thing, you guys. So to answer the question, you guys, I can't believe I took this long to try the menstrual cup. Another thing is, before you do use the menstrual cup, you guys, make sure you sanitize it. It does tell you on the pamphlet that, you know, you want to put it in some boiling water, and you want to hold it with some tongs for about 4 to 5 minutes in the boiling water, just so you can sanitize it before you use it the first time. And they do recommend in between uses that you do that as well. So that's something that I've been doing, just for about 4 to 5 minutes, no longer than 7 minutes. That's going to keep your menstrual cup nice and clean, because down there is very sensitive, and you want to make sure that you're just keeping it sanitized. Before you insert or take the cup out, always make sure your hands are freshly washed. You know, these are really simple things, but just in case there are some younger ladies out there watching this video, this is something that I think is really important. Always remember to wash your hands, because I think sometimes when we're out in public, maybe we take out our tampons or our pads and we may not wash our hands, because it's kind of like just pull the string and go. But with a menstrual cup, you really kind of get up close and personal with yourself. And yeah, maybe some people don't like that, but you do learn a lot about yourself that way. You start to learn the quality of your health, because our periods tell us a lot, you guys. Like the color, depending on whether it's bright or dark, that can tell you a lot about the amount of toxins that are in your system. Also, whether the blood stains your underwear or it rubs right out, that also can tell you a lot about the amount of toxins in your system. So although it might seem really gross to, you know, be all up in there pulling out menstrual cups and all that stuff, it's actually very informative and educational, and it really starts to help you get in tune with your body and yourself, and just help you live a more healthier lifestyle. So definitely make sure you wash your hands before you use it. And I think that's pretty much it, guys. I really enjoy using this Saalt cup. In my next video, I'm gonna be giving you pros and cons of the Saalt cup. So all the things you need to know, from environmental to, you know, pros and cons regarding our bodies and how we're helping the environment. So you're definitely gonna wanna stay tuned for that video. If you guys have any questions, make sure to leave it down below in the comment section, and I'll be sure to answer them. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.